Welcome to the second National Symposium on Excellence in Training. You would recall that last year we started this National Symposium with a view to providing an annual platform for all those associated in training as a subject. And I am very sure all of us would agree that training has a very important role in governance. Governance is nothing about delivery of all kinds of services to people as they require it, and there is a particular system of government which implements various schemes for the people, and it all depends on the efficiency of the government machinery for delivery of these services. Governance is nothing about serving people, and there is a particular system which delivers various services to the people, and we are all part of that particular system. And unless all of us discharge our duties in the designed manner, the delivery would not have that quality, and it will obviously not satisfy the people for whom all these schemes have been designed. So, this training is very important in actually empowering all these this particular system, especially the people associated in that. The government employees at a part of the system needs to be trained to actually deliver the government services in a very efficient manner. Training has a very important role to play in governance. Government consists of government employees at various levels, and with training of these government employees we can really improve the level and quality of government services. And for this we have a national training policy which defines the kinds of training that needs to be given to these people. The training are given at various levels, at the induction level and within the career from time to time at various levels. So, all those who are associated with training, they have a very big responsibility that the training should be efficient and good enough to create those qualities in the government employees and the capabilities in government employees, which is essentially and finally going to improve the delivery of services. But in any case, this National Symposium is nothing but a congregation of all those who are associated with training, like all those who conduct various training programs, the trainers and the experts who design the training content and methodology, etc. So, this is a platform for all of us to discuss among ourselves, to understand the various nuances of training and to improve all these aspects of training, so that at the end the training actually achieves its desired objective. The highlights of second NSCT would be, in my opinion, its format. We have now 4 regional symposia as a follow up to the national event, and these 4 symposia would be dealing with the 4 aspects of training as a subject, and this would actually help a more in-depth study and discussion of those 4 thematic areas at the regional level, and this would also involve the training fraternity in a bigger way available in that region. So, this regional symposia would achieve both in-depth and bigger association of people related to training in that area, and the outcome of those regional symposia would be actually an input to our national symposium. The other thing that I would say, the other highlight of the national symposium this time is that the core theme would be citizen centric governance. As I have said in the beginning, all the efforts of the government is directed towards the citizens of this country, all those who are associated with delivery mechanism should be sympathetic and conscious to the fact that they are there for the citizens of the country. So, they are for the service of the people. So, the core theme of this symposium is citizen centric governance, where the attitudinal change is a very, very important aspect, and we would be discussing how to bring about the attitudinal change of government servants with various levels of training, its content and methodology. So, these are the two important things I thought I will highlight regarding this second national symposium, and within that we have a few technical sessions, and the technical sessions, one is on good governance, and then one is on induction training, and there is another on the methodology. Like case study method, we have this particular session where we will be exposing our people to this methodology and give them a compendium on a few case studies and the way they can use this case study in various circumstances for their requirement. This case study would be a very interesting session. Induction training session would be also very interesting, and this session on citizen good governance, citizen centric governance would also be a very, very interesting technical session. So, as I was telling you about the highlights of this second NSCT, this time also we have excellence awards. We introduced these excellence awards to recognize various innovative work that has been done in training, and this time we have added two new awards. One is use of IT in training, the other would be recognizing individual contributions towards significant individual contributions towards training. So, we have this time 6 excellence awards. These awards I am very sure would encourage good work in training. So, in overall our effort is to encourage all those who are engaged in training for bringing out the best in those people. So, the contribution of each one of us is really very important, and we should together try to make training as a very important input into the overall governance of the country. When it comes to training, I think another important area that we are all aware of is an assessment and evaluation of the training efforts. Till now, we have been having some kind of a feedback mechanism where we assess the training, but when it comes to the impact of our training inputs in the outcome, final outcome of the government employees, say after training, whether the governance has improved or the efficiency of delivery is improved, needs to be assessed, but this is a very complicated subject. So, this time what we have done is to introduce this in a limited way in the regional symposia. So, there I am sure we will introduce the training fraternity to various methods available for assessing this our training efforts. Unless we know what is the outcome of our training efforts, it will be very difficult for us to improve our training efforts. So, all of us should be conscious that we should progressively use scientific methods of assessment and evaluation in our training efforts, so that we are actually on the right track. As a national platform, as I was discussing, this national symposium would give a national platform, but it is an annual event. To make it an ongoing platform for all of us, so the design is to have a discussion forum in the website, in our website, which will facilitate interested people to connect to each other on a continuous and dynamic basis. So, I am sure during the course of the year, we will have this kind of a dynamic website, where this kind of a platform forum will be available for interested people, and we can also connect interested people to experts in the field for enrichment of their knowledge and experiences. Apart from this, we also do desire to have a national grid of management of information system. We are on the job of providing training related management of information system, where there will be a national repository of information which will be contributed to by all the training institutes and various government departments, including state governments and national governments departments. So, when all these informations are there at one particular place, I visualize that this information could be used for better management of training infrastructure. And from this, let me also tell you, the training division in DOPT is engaged in providing good quality training resources. So, in this, in case I can tell you, we have these national facilitators and two very good modules which is running very successfully. One is on ethics and the other one is on leadership. It was prepared by experts, and these experts actually trained and prepared the national facilitators like trainers, and these trainers are going around and running these modules in various ATIs and CTIs. And subsequently, we have also plans to prepare a module on gender issues and also urban development, and depending on the demand, we will be adding more thematic areas already to this effort. So, this is how we would be expanding and preparing high quality thematic modules on various thematic areas and also high quality trainers. See, as I have told you, this national symposium is giving an annual opportunity for all of us, but still it does have a forum where you can connect with each other on a daily basis through the website. I must also tell you that there is a facility of live webcast during the national symposium. So, those who could not attend it personally are welcome to join the NSCT by watching this live webcast at their own places. We would also take up a few questions from these people who are watching at remote locations. They can ask us questions through telephone, and a few of your questions should also be answered by the panelists. Finally, I would like to say that this is an effort of training division to bring training to the focus, and in case we are proposing and we are actually saying that training is very important, then we have to show results, and we have to tell those who are spending money on training that that money spent is worth it. So, how do you show them the results? Unless we work very efficiently and show measurable outcomes, then it will be difficult to sustain this activity. So, I am very sure and hope that our efforts in training would improve year on year, and this NSCT will flourish and discover itself again and again every year. And I would welcome all of you, those who are watching this, to give us inputs in terms of your views, how we can actually improve this NSCT to better serve this training fraternity. And my best wishes to all of you, and I would invite all of you to contribute to this national symposium in a significant manner, so that training as a subject actually becomes very important and scientific and critical input for all kinds of governance issues. Thank you very much.